Okay, so before I can get started with the CSL Elite set, I need to remove the Logitech G29. It served me well for a couple weeks. I really enjoyed it, but I'm really ready for an upgrade. So we're going to take these off using the Allen wrench that was included with the Cockpit. And there's 2 bolts up here on the wheelbase. Okay, I also have a couple cable ties holding everything on. So, as simple as that, we can take this off. Oh. Also, the 2 little plastic hooks are there. And just for storage, we can go ahead and undo these cables, take everything apart. Okay, so to mount this on the Cockpit, we first need to remove these feet. These are used when you have it against a table, but we don't want these. So I'm using a hex bit here to unscrew both of these. Okay, now I got those off. We have a nice flush surface on the bottom. And we'll mount this here. So again, we're looking for 3 holes. Here, here, and here. So this should be compatible. So let's see if we can find the holes. Okay, so now I'm going to assemble the pedals together. So we have to attach the pedals here to the heel plate using 4 bolts. And the tools here are included. So I'm going to space mine as wide apart as they can go. I like to do some formula racing and, you know, just be more comfortable that way. So the one with no cushion here, this will be your gas pedal. The one with the cushion, this will be your brake pedal. So gas or accelerator on the right. Be sure not to get the cable in the way, and then have your bolts ready. So I have the bolt come down from the top, 1 washer on the bolt side, and 1 washer on the nut side. And repeat the second one. 1 washer on each side. Okay, and secure these with the wrench as you tighten it with the Allen key. Okay, now take the plug, route the cable to the clip here, and plug it in to gas. So accelerator, gas in America. Okay, second one here, prepare the same way, get the bolts ready. Put the pedal on, I'm going to go all the way for the last spot again. Bolt comes to the top side, 1 washer, and the nut. Okay, nice and tight on both sides. And again, route the cable and plug it in to brake. Okay, so now we need to install this on the Cockpit. We're now going to mount the pedals here on the Cockpit, including the bolts that were included with the Cockpit. So they're these, smaller bolts. We used 3 of them here for the wheelbase, which they only provided 8, so we have 5 left down here. So we're not going to be able to use all 6 as I would like to. So there's 4 spots up here on top, and there's 2 spots here on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is leave one off the gas pedal, thinking the gas pedal's not going to be pushed near as hard like the brake pedal. So start this, run the bolt with the washer down, and the nut on the bottom, so it gets a little tight. Keep that over here, bolt on, washer, nut. 2 on the brake side, bolt on, washer, and nut. So for the last 2, they're a little difficult to reach, so I got another wrench here, a 10mm wrench. And in this hole, you can see that's where it goes. So have the nut on the top and the bolt coming in from the bottom, and tighten it up. This is especially difficult with my cockpit because the wheel mount arms are right in the way too, preventing you from getting any access here. But it can be done. Okay, tighten up on that side. And let's repeat and tighten up on this side too. Okay, so now we need to wire it up. So take the cable, plug into the pedals. Hopefully you don't forget to do this. And you want to attach this up to the wheelbase, plug it in the hole for pedals. Okay, also we have the USB cable, so plug this in. And the power brick, so plug this in as well. Take all 3 of these, do a little bit of cable management, just attach them up here. Okay, I'm going to attach this USB cable here. Okay, and the USB cable needs to go all the way to the PC, so I'll attach it one more time here at the base. And I got one more left. Okay, that's good for cable management. Now I want to connect to the PC before I plug it in. At least that's what I want to do. Just a little bit closer. Put it into the PC. And then plug it into the wall. And the instructions say to attach it to your PC and update the drivers before you touch the wheel. So that's what I'm going to do. Here's the power brick. Pretty sizable, actually. And plug it in. Turn it on again. There you go. And we got power. So first I just want to say, wow, that is so quiet compared to the Logitech. I couldn't even hear it moving, basically. Logitech is really loud by comparison. So when you first get this wheelbase, the blue light is on for PS4 mode, but we want to just press the mode button here and turn it to red for PC mode. And then we want to go to the website and download the drivers. So on Fanatec's website, go here to the CSL Elite PS4 wheelbase, click the download section, and the latest driver at the time here is version 328. So download that and click it to run. So it'll ask you, do you want to run this executable from the internet? And you do. And just click next to go through and install the software, read the agreement. Next. Choose where to install it. And then when admin access pops up, approve it. So before the install can finish, it'll ask you to verify the publisher, which is indoor, and then it'll be done. So the last thing here is it asks you to restart the PC to complete the installation, so you need to go ahead and restart. Everything's set up here. We can install the drivers as you just saw. For now I just did the regular drivers. There are beta drivers that might have some improved functionality, but I'm going to wait to use those to see if I actually need them. So we're going to attach front of the steering wheel. So there's a little notch here. You line up with a little slot here and just slide it on. Okay. And then there is a bolt you need to attach for retaining with this plastic mount mechanism. So you see here through this clip, it lines up with the hole in the inside there. And attach this. And they also say only make this tight with the short end. Do not use the long end of the wrench to make this any tighter. Okay, so there we got a secure mount now. So if you open up the game controllers feature on Windows, you can see you have two Fanatec wheelbases, but that's okay, there's just one thing. If you open that up, you can test, see the wheel moves back and forth. You can see the pedals move, throttle pedal, brake pedal. That's all I have for now. And there's a couple tests you can do. So this is the wheelbase LED test. And this is the steering wheel LED test. And this is the display test for the 3-digit 7-segment display. And finally, the force feedback test, which will pretty violently shake the wheel. So you can just see the other options here available in the driver. So in the settings tab, you can change a couple things like the wheel sensitivity, but you can also change these things on the wheel itself using the tuning menu. In the update tab, here's where you can update the separate firmware for the wheelbase and the motor if you have a later driver, and the mouse settings are not applicable for this wheel. So it's time to race, and I'm hoping this is going to be a big improvement over what I was using. So thanks for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe if you want to see more content, and remember, stay terrible out there.